Please choose your skill level. Welcome to the age of the great guilds.
Son of Signa, it is the dawn of your 17th year. The elders await you in the sanctuary.
I've never known them to weave such a bright messenger nymph. I wonder why the elders want to see me. I'd better get down to the village.
There we go. Well.
Oh, bloody.
Ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today along with...
Fierce mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service. And Captain, I have a few questions for you.
Oh.
Was your dinner good today?
Aye.
Do you like cats?
Aye.
Do you like sailing the astral sea?
Aye.
What is Loom?
The game we'll be streaming today. Anyways.
It's an old inside joke ever since we streamed the Monkey Island games.
Yeah. Because, well, there's a big-ass reference to this game in there with, well... Cop with the freaking button.
Yeah,
so,
and also,
yeah.
The reason I'm joking with that one with Heal a lot is due to he has a tendency of, when I ask him a few things at times on about things, he also usually replies with a short, I.
Aye.
Which is sometimes, when I ask him a few questions in a row, he answers I several times, and then we finally stream that game, he just feel like, have you found one of the Hillyan's ancestors?
So, yeah. Originally, we were planning to stream Zenless Zone Zero, but, yeah. Then I got reminded, oh, right, yeah, Streamaversary, check the date of the previous ones. Oh, fuck, March 8th. So, yeah, we're a month late on that. But, yeah, welcome to our fourth Streamaversary. Plus 1 month. And yeah, we're finally picking up this game, and I'm a bit surprised there's no music at the moment. Okay, yeah, this may be one of the oldest games that we have streamed. The only other ones that may be even older would be the other LucasArts point-and-click games we streamed. And yeah, hello there in chat, Phoenix Flame. How are you doing today?
Hello.
It's dawn. It's dawn.
Okay. How do we even get out of here? Up there we go. Just click. Yep. Even more. There we go. Oh, that's the path. I thought this was a far in the distance background, but no, that's an actual path. I will admit that I have seen someone play this game before, but that was probably like 10 years ago, so I have absolutely no freaking clue on what may or may not have happened. But I do know that this game is pretty liked for the pixel art and everything, like basically every other LucasArts game. A bit odd that there's no music. I'm pretty sure there is supposed to be music. Fast speed, normal speeds. No, we're not restarting. No. Let's do a quick save, I guess. There. No. Yeah, text will appear. Okay, is there really just not going to be any sound at all for now?
Don't these people ever clean up after themselves? Don't these people ever clean up after themselves?
Okay, not the reaction most people would have to finding a pile of gold. Wait, seriously, is there not supposed to be any music or such? Also, just need to click something on the side here. Or is it just supposed to be quiet? We have voice acting sounds, so...
We had music earlier.
I'm guessing this is just supposed to be quiet for now. Timing?
Grass green. I hate that color.
And immediately it stops. Okay. Yep. Oh, it's the liquid is making the noise. Okay. Book.
That's the book of patterns. I already know what's in it.
Okay, we don't though. Clothes rack.
Grass green. I hate that color.
Okay, so we know there is sound and everything, but where is the music and all? Maybe it's in the freaking manual over here. Let me just open this quick and take a quick peek. Open.
It might be... Wait, since those potions made music, maybe it's supposed to be this quiet.
Maybe. Also, go ahead.
Otherwise, you will not have be able to heard the tones.
Okay. Okay, I opened the manual here, and it's that very same book of patterns, which, for the most part, we're going to need a bunch of music notes for stuff and such, but outside of the very first one, they're all empty. So, not all of them. There is one at the end as well. Okay, guess we'll have to discover those for ourselves. But that still doesn't get us any, well, music and such in here. Hello. Anything in here?
What the?
Yep. Yes, if you're reacting to something, I'd like to know what.
You entered a tent, Captain.
Yeah, that's very big on the inside.
Does this look like a tent?
Nope. It might be a TARDIS, though.
There's the long tapestry. I don't remember it looking so old and frayed. The threads describe the creation of the world and the passing of the two shadows.
Okay. If we right-click on something, we can see if it's something interactable.
Here's more of the tapestry. The pattern shows the entire history of the weavers, back to the founding of the great guilds.
Okay. Let's see. Loom, Steam, no music. Oh, another one of these.
The last section tells about the decline of the guilds. There's a third shadow gathering. That's strange. The end is completely torn off.
Okay. That's definitely a problem. Oh, here we go. Some other weavers.
There's Hetchel. And the elders don't look at all pleased with her.
You have heard the findings of this council, Dame Hetchel. Have you anything to say in your own defense?
My elders, my actions speak for themselves.
This reckless defiance is intolerable. Any secret you share with Signa's son might be turned against us.
His talent is awakening, and the power is very strong in him. We dare not desert him now.
Stubborn old fool! Who are you to decide such things?
Enough, Lachesis. Hetchel, I am grieved to see your many years of service end in such disgrace.
My destiny is yours to weave.
Hetchel, the fabric of your life has been woven by your own choices.
Gaze once more upon the great Loom, if you would know your ultimate destiny. For that destiny is now upon you.
A swan's egg. What does it mean?
Something is deeply wrong. That draft has never failed before.
What is that noise? Outside!
The guild is under attack.
Who dares to desecrate the great Loom of the Weavers?
This is the work of that demon boy. We should kill him while we still can.
Your name will be cursed forever, son of Signa, Loom child, Bobbin Thread.
My name? But I had nothing to do with this. Wait,
Oh,
where are you
great.
going? No explanations. No goodbyes. And once again, I'm left behind.
Okay, I guess if they want to squabble like a bunch of geese, they can right now. Or this was swans. Hello.
The egg, it's trying to open.
Okay. Oh, the staff is also reacting. Okay.
I think the game is supposed to be
Egg,
like
it's trying
this.
to open.
Could be, yeah. Because
It's heavier than it
let's
looks.
oh. Okay, so we can use this to play the loom. Let's see. Okay. E. E, C, E, D. Okay.
Egg, it's trying to open.
Oh.
And there's we go. Open sesame on an egg. Yep.
There's my boy.
What's happening? The whole village has flown away without us.
From the moment you came into this world, Bobbin, great and terrible things have been happening. The elders hoped that your birth was the cause of it.
Why would the elders want to get rid of me? I'm such an awful weaver that they never even let me study with the others.
They fear you, Bobbin. When the swan arrived, they were already trying to weave the same draft on you that they had worked on me. But the draft turned against them. It means only one thing, that the pattern is failing of its own accord.
No, can't it be stopped?
Stop chaos? The only thing to do is embrace it and turn ourselves into creatures of shadow, or plan our escape.
Escape? To where?
I don't know. But if we are to survive, we must find out where that flock has flown and join them if we can. You've already found Atropos's distaff. Good. You won't be able to weave very much with it at first, but as you practice, its true power will be revealed to you. It's
Okay.
time to leave this island, Loom child. Your destiny lies beyond the sunset, across the sea.
Mother Hetchel, where are you going?
Goodbye, Bobbin. I must follow the swans.
Great.
This is a fine mess. Everybody's gone and I still don't understand what's going on. Why did they keep calling me Loom Child? Nobody's ever let me anywhere near a loom.
Okay, I'm getting the feeling I'm going to need to note down these things. Because I'm pretty sure that was the weave of opening, I'm guessing, since, well, we quote-unquote opened the egg.
Oh dear.
I do gotta say, by today's standards, this is rather simple, but it just still looks really pretty, huh?
Yeah, it has aged well, I say. And also, we had the music now during the cutscene, which means this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So imagine...
C, F, G, C.
Those are the same 4 threads spun by the elders. They're
Let's
still
see.
echoing in the loom.
What was that? C, F. Yeah. F, G, C. Okay, so I'm guessing that is the swan spell. Okay. Well, at least we've got a walking stick out of this. How do we even...
Oh yeah. I think you can imagine how annoying it'd be trying to do these sound puzzles with background music.
Yeah.
It
It's still odd, but... we'll
Not
manage,
really.
hopefully.
Not really, like, there's still music during the cutscenes, but it makes sense for this game to not have background music during these moments, since it will get in the way. Like, it will add a unnecessary challenge.
It also shows a glitter on the staff where the note is, but it would still make it somewhat more annoying.
Yeah, and they do a lot of sound for this, so they want you to be able to notice the sound and all that, so
Yeah.
I see what they're going for. Any dots make sense why they had to remove the background music.
Oop. Hello there.
Wonderful. I can't see a thing.
Okay.
Don't these people ever clean up after themselves?
Also, just very good voice acting, huh?
Yeah. I don't know the voice actor by at least by the name, but I do know this is a veteran. I have heard him elsewhere.
Well, like I said earlier, since this game was made in 1990, it basically means that everyone involved with this game is a veteran of some sort.
It's still dripping. What a mess.
Okay. Oop. G, F, F,
Ooh.
E. Okay. Gefä. I'm guessing that'll be the dying spell, because I can't show it now because, well, it's open in a browser, but the manual, basically the book of patterns, but a real life version, it notes a bunch of spells here, or weaves, I guess you could call them. The first one is opening. This fundamental draft is traditionally the first one taught to novice spell weavers. Once mastered, it may be spun into tarpaulins, theater curtains, or any covering that must be whisked aside on command. And yeah, the second one is dying, as in this kind, not the bleeding out kind. Let's see. This draft was perfected by the dye chemists of the Wound Socket chapter, who slaved for hours over steaming pots to satisfy the cleric's appetite for colorful vestures. Originally woven into all types of fabric, the applicability of the dyeing draft has diminished over the course of centuries. Now it works only on wool. Okay. And yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 other freaking spells or drafts. Okay.
Oh, bloody heck.
Okay. But how do we continue then? Like, we can't cast that spell that was echoing in the weave, or in the loom. Hello there. Nope.
Seagulls! And is that?
Nope. ECE. Eked. Okay. A clam. Okay.
Alright.
Let's see. I'll need to make a note of what each of these is. But this one, E, C, E, and D. That's open. Okay, now we've got an open clam.
Ugh.
At least one of the seagulls is happy with it, I guess. Let's see.
That must not be the right draft.
Okay. Yeah, E, C, E, D. Okay, so that's the spell we can get from them, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, all the other two spells we have we can't use. Do we need to ape it after they do it, or?
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
This is probably not going to do anything either, but...
That didn't help at all.
Maybe something with the one that's eating?
It's already open. Ugh. Ugh.
Okay, so not much that we can do here. Okay. It is after this game, with the whole music system that they invented for Monkey Island, that they really got into the music a lot more. It's just surprising that there's practically no sound at all. Oh, hello there. Yes, it's a hole. Oop.
There's an owl in there.
Okay. I'm going to guess that each of these is going to give one note. Okay, see. Oop.
Another owl.
Okay, there was a second note as I was looking away. Let's see. C, D, D.
Didn't know there were so many owls in these woods.
Okay. A fourth owl.
That one is empty.
Oh. Okay. I did notice that that star there seemed to shine, but that might just be his... Let's see.
I don't think I spun that right.
Okay. So we're missing a fourth note here. Oop. Graveyard and hello there.
He's fast asleep.
There's something in there, in the thorns.
Ouch.
Oop, hello there, rabbit. Oop. Goodbye, rabbit. It may outrun the turtle, but it's not going to outrun Mr. Owl. He wants to see how many licks it takes to get to the center of a rabbit's heart.
Destiny shall draw the lightning down from heaven, roll its thunder far across the sea, to where I wait upon the shore of wonder, on the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder.
Well, that's a prophecy if I ever heard one.
The day the sky is opened.
And yeah, that's his mother's grave. Okay, I'm guessing the weave... Okay, could they be literally meaning it opening the sky by, well, thunder or... Okay. D-D-C...
All the holes are full now.
Something, something, that's what she said. Okay, so we can input the drafts, but unless we know them, they won't actually do anything. Okay.
Destiny shall draw the lightning down from heaven, roll its thunder far across the sea, to where I wait upon the shore of wonder, on the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder.
It might help to point at something first. The day the sky is opened.
Well, points in the general direction of all of creation.
Maybe I should stand a bit closer.
Okay, good point on that. We don't even know what this draft does.
That draft doesn't seem to work in cemeteries.
Okay. Do we dare the open spell here? That...
Just as well. Some things are better left alone.
Okay, that did seem to try to do something. Okay.
Okay. Concerning?
You accidentally discover freaking necromancy.
That or you just open the coffin.
Let's try this one here.
I guess that draft doesn't apply to holes.
Okay. Doubt this will do anything, but...
No, wait. That hole's already wide open.
Okay, that's going to make so many dumb jokes, probably. I doubt
Actually,
this will
no.
work, but it's probably the best that we can do at the moment. Just open the sky.
Maybe I should stand a bit closer.
Or that. Okay, so we've got a spell that we have absolutely no clue about what it does.
Wait, do we need to stand on that place we started at?
Maybe.
Or should we do that on... by the seagulls?
Maybe. Just open a seagull and it just splits open.
They spoke about a shore.
Are we going to pull a Moses and open the sea? Like, I think the concept of open is going to be pretty, vague with this, or not vague, broad.
Looks like breakfast is over.
Okay, can you collect that?
Looks like breakfast is over. That didn't help at all.
Yeah, the only way we're going to be able to discover... Wait, what was this? What was the combination that these were showing? Was it... Is this the open spell? Yes, it is open. So, open and the other one do nothing here. So what was even the points of...
Can you do something with the water?
Yep. I did not expect him to actually... Okay. Good thing this isn't the Sierra game, huh? Because the Sierra game definitely would have gotten us stuck. Or killed right there. Maybe eventually we'll have to do some Sierra games. Like the old King's Quests and such. Well, probably not the old King's Quest, but definitely the latest King's Quest then. But yeah, these weavers are definitely capable mages. If they can just turn a tent into a TARDIS. Let's see. Can we maybe make... Yeah, we can only figure out what this will do by just trying it on everything. Oh, okay, so it's a light spell of sorts. Let's see. Night vision. Okay, that's the one. The threads of this distinctive and beautiful draft are extrapolated from the Song of Nocturnal Birds. At one time, night vision was prized by the Guild of Miners, whose legendary underground realm was chiefly illuminated by luminous tapestries binding or bearing our seal. Tragically, demand fell off after the Great Earthquake of 7331. Okay. Making a note here. Night vision. Alright, and okay, so that... Okay, it is gold, but there's also straw here. Let's see. Straw.
Don't these people ever clean up after themselves?
Very clearly not. Okay. Oh. D, E. Okay. I think I've got an idea of what this spell does. So if we point at this and repeat that, because, well, we've got straw here, we've got gold there. Yep, straw to gold. Okay. That'll probably be useful at some point. Okay.
I feel like the alchemist heart of you is giggling in joy.
Maybe. I will admit that a music system like this as a magic system that could have so much potential, but the only really thing I can think of that also does that, or does that a lot, would be the Legend of Zelda series, because, well, basically since Ocarina of Time, most games have had an instrument which you can do stuff.
Yeah, like
Actually,
there are games with these that you have, but you have a character use magic through music and song, but not many of them turn that into an actual mechanic.
Yeah, or not one where you have to spell it out yourself.
Yeah, most of them are a bit of a flavor and theme than the mechanic itself.
Yeah. Let's see. Straw into gold. When times are lean, the elders may invoke this draft to generate extra revenue. Its use is strictly regulated by the treasurer of the guild to prevent inflation. Other guilds, ignorant in the ways of spell weaving, have concocted a variety of outlandish fairy tales involving this rather elementary weave. Okay. Is there anything else for us to look at? Doesn't look like it. But now that we know, the Night's Vision weave, we can take a look in some other dark places as well. We can't use the dying spell because we don't have, or the staff isn't active enough or activated enough.
I noticed something about this. All those green ones reacted to only one note. So either you need that note, or they will give you that note.
Maybe. I don't think our guy will want to exchange his robes, though. We haven't actually interacted with it, I think. C, D, C.
Grass green. I hate that colour.
Is this the actual dying spell?
Nothing. That draft doesn't seem to work on pots.
On that, wait, can you... There's some next to you.
True, but we'll have to see if we can aim at that.
That must not be the right draft.
Okay. Up there we go. Bunch of wool.
This wool hasn't been dyed yet.
Well, hopefully the sheep who it was cut from didn't die either.
The colour changed.
Okay. Up. And there. Up. Okay. No. Oh. Okay, that...
I was... Why am I surprised? Since I'm usually correct on these things. I'm usually surprised when I'm wrong.
I'm going to
at this point,
need a bigger paper.
Actually, no. I'm just surprised when I'm right, for I've been right so many times.
There we
It's
go.
kind of a relief when I'm wrong. Like, again, I said this before, time before. It must be right on occasion, but there are times you don't want to be right.
Yep. Okay.
So, double-edged sword, folks. So don't think I'm bragging. I'm more worried when I'm correct about something I don't want to be correct on.
Okay, just need to get one page from this. And luckily enough, I have a clipboard. So I can just stick that to that. There.
I'm happy I was correct on this one. I was theorizing that we needed this one earlier for something. So I'm just glad I paid attention.
Okay, so the more of these drafts that we learn, the more that the more notes we can play on this thing. And I was fully expecting his own clothes to get turned there. So
Same.
let
So
me flip
I
this
want
thing
you to pay
around.
attention. The notes have their own colors, so
Yep. So maybe it'll also have to do something with the colors, yeah? Okay, open is E, C, E, D. Night vision. There is C, D, D, C. Strata golds. Is D, 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 E. Okay, and dying is C, D, C, D. Okay. The other spells that we have require G as well, so we can't use those yet. Okay, so what other drafts can we learn? We might be able to use the night vision in the big tent here. We do generally need to aim it at something, though, so I'm not sure.
It might help to point at something first.
Yeah.
hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to cast night vision again. Yeah, we can go straight here from there. Okay. Okay, the dye spell only works on wool.
Looks like breakfast is over.
So why did we even want to do that? Okay, the only thing I can think of right now to do, since we can't cast any of the other drafts, is to go back to where we started and see if we can, well, open the sky. So just send our guy Bobbin up the hill again. Okay, that was his name, right? Bobbin Threadbare. Threadbare, at least I know. It's not Threadbare.
So.
Okay, that would make for an interesting. Okay. Oh.
Huh?
Did we just get struck by lightning? Also, I just realized
No.
that the tree has the shape of the that marking on the grave. Did that just make a boat for us?
What the?
Okay.
Is it over?
No, this game is only just starting.
Oh, but okay, I'm glad I was correct again. However, I did not expect that to happen. No, they did say it. I just realized they literally said what would happen.
Yeah.
But almost say.
Okay, I honestly thought Bobbin was the one that got struck by lightning there. Okay. If this had been a Sierra game, that definitely would have been a death.
Oh dear.
Okay. So, can we just enter this thing?
I think we need another spell for. Yeah, just look at it. Never mind.
Go, my gnarled steed. Oh, hello there, birds. Come back here, you fucking gloom child demon, whatever. I need the crap on your on your cloak. Weren't we supposed to be following them? Uh-oh. You sure you want to be approaching that?
Huh?
Oh. CFC.
I think that's close enough.
Okay. So there was...
I guess that isn't a draft.
It's CF... Okay, CFCC.
I think
Okay.
that's close enough.
Wait, the birds.
Let's see. What is this then?
Well, that only twisted it tighter.
Twist, huh? Let me look up and down this here.
Huh?
Let's see. Oop. Okay, just ominous. It sounds like his some sort of some sort of response from him is getting disrupted. I doubt this will work.
Oh, great. I knew I should... I'm gonna grab a...
That didn't help at all. There must be some way I can untwist it.
Uh,
Can we
I
go
knew
around
I should
it?
have put this into the charger this morning.
Let's see.
Huh?
I do have one idea here. Like, what if we turn this thing around?
Huh?
So... C... F... C... Okay, I honestly didn't really expect that to work. So we've got a twisting and an untwisting spell. Do we even have something for that in here? Let's see. Rending, no. Night vision.
I just realized something, Captain.
Oh.
Please do not use these spells on the crew.
No promises.
No, actually, just on Twister whenever we've been playing Twister.
Okay, this will be the one. Twisting. The origins of this ancient draft are lost in history. The earliest references to it are woven into the foremost hem of the long tapestry, besides threads depicting the manipulation of flax and yarn by hand. Tradition has it that the 4 notes were derived from the rhythmic squeak of First Elder Swellfax's own spindle. Okay. I'm not too sure if that is the one, but that does seem to be close. Let's see. Unmaking. Novices are often impatient to acquire the undeniably dramatic ability to unmake physical objects. Luckily, these volatile threads lie well beyond the grasp of all but the most mature spellweavers. Entire armies can and have been disembodied by the trance awesome power of unmaking. Let us hope we are never again called upon to demonstrate our craft in this manner. I doubt it's going to be that one. Okay. Let me note the reverse of that. So C, C, F, C.
Also, if you can wait a moment. Oh.
Okay. Another note. Okay.
What? That one was easy. Right, BRB, I'm gonna grab some sandwiches, then I'm gonna plug in the cable into my headset.
Okay, I'll take that to just check through this thing again for what that may or may not have been. Let's see. Book of Patterns. This is your personal diary of spellweaving. As you learn new drafts, record the threads in this volume for future reference and study. Not all of the drafts listed here will be encountered in your travels. Most weavers actually use fewer than a dozen drafts in their entire lifetime. Nevertheless, by familiarizing yourself with the knowledge in these pages, you will be better prepared to deal with events unforeseen by the elders. A wise spellweaver always writes in pencil. Okay, so that is smart to have this as, well, for world building and to make sure that people don't actually know which one of these will actually be used. So they can't make assumptions or guesses from that. So I'm guessing most of these will not be used. But, well, we'll have to see in the first place. Also, is freaking Oz in the distance? Or was that called the Emerald City? Oh wait, does that mean that... what was it called again in Fallout 4? Was it literally just called... Was it Emerald or Diamond City? I'm drawing a complete blank on that now, but if it was called Emerald City, then, yeah. Wizard of Oz reference? Very unsure of that now at the moment. Okay. Let's see. Open, Night Vision, Strata Gold, Dying, and probably Twisting. Okay, I'm liking the experimentation of this. That we need to find these spells in the first place, and then try to figure out what the hell they do. You could probably make quite an interesting spell system from this in a Minecraft mod or something. No, wouldn't be surprised if there are if there is a magic mod like that in Minecraft. Let's see. Okay, there's nothing to really look at other than to go somewhere else, so let's leave it a little bit more for Drakir to wait on. Let's see. Okay, I thought Oscar had snuck into the room again. But apparently not. Okay. I guess I may as well read out some of these other drafts in here. Let's see. The very first one is Opening, and then there's Dying, Summoning, chiefly spun by the elders in those rare instances where a member's physical presence is required in the sanctuary. The draft may be perceived by its recipient in many different ways. It most often takes the form of a small luminous spheroid, referred to in children's stories as a messenger nymph. Okay, so that's what actually happened at the absolute start of the game. Tongues. The pattern of tongues was first spun into the dinner placemats at the 423rd Conclave of the Guilds, held at Elstree in 7610. For the first time, the guild delegates could understand each other's speeches. This innovation was widely praised until an undertaker was overheard insulting a florist. Both guilds were plunged into a bloody war lasting 500 years. Okay. So at the absolute least, this is somewhere in the 8,000s. In the year 8,000, or... let's see. Temblor. Okay.
Just gonna take off my headphones for a moment. Let's see. Connecting.
Temblor was discovered by a reckless and now very dead spellweaver who directed the threads of rending upon a thought to be dormant volcano. Eagerly sought after by the Guild of Seismologists, yeah. This extremely dangerous draft is included here only for reference. Its spinning has been forbidden by the guild since 7331.
I miss a bit of that. What was the one you just read now?
Temblor, basically volcano.
Oh.
So, yeah. Hopefully we won't have a need for that draft.
Is that Amsterdam in the distance?
No. Let's see. Anything to look at here? Any drafts to figure out? Oh, hello.
Halt! Who goes?
CCCG?
Well. Looks like a scrawny runt trying to sneak into our flocks.
Sneak? You call that sneaking? I heard them coming all the way in from town.
Thought you were going to fleece some shepherds, did you? Maybe we ought to take the shears to you instead?
Listen, I mean, I'm not looking for sheep or trouble. I'm looking for a flock of swans.
Swans?
Swans! You know, birds.
Oh, swans! Of course!
We should have known. Everybody comes here when they want swans.
Next you'll be telling us you're some sort of wizard off to fly away with them birdies.
Right.
Wizard?
Actually.
Wizard? You wouldn't happen to be the great wizard that Fleece was telling us about, would you know?
Fleece?
He is sort of dressed like a wizard.
I don't know. He doesn't look very powerful to me.
Me neither. I say we don't let him by until we know for sure. Come on then, wizard. Let's see some magic. Or else...
Okay.
It might help to point at something first.
Well, I can only really point at them, so I don't know if this will impress them, seeing as they somehow can use this spell themselves.
I guess that isn't a draft. I sure wish I knew a draft that would work on shepherds.
Okay, I must have missed the first... I must have gotten the first note there wrong, because I'm pretty sure I saw it go CCG. There is one other thing here at the end that is already filled in. Transcendence, but it requires the big C over here, I think. We can try without it, I guess.
I guess that isn't a draft.
Okay. Well, there is a different one that we can probably try here, so... C, F, C, C. Just twist them up.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Or not, okay. Then the... Actually, that's the inverted one. So this is the twisting one.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
We really can't just walk away?
Come on, lads. He's had enough. Let him go.
Some kind of wizard, eh?
Don't trip on your robe, little wizard.
Get on, you lazy bunch of yous. Back to work.
Okay, it's GCCG. Okay. Yeah, we can't target ourselves. Can we head this way? Yes, we can. Okay, heading over to this Emerald City. Guess we'll have to keep an eye out for a lion, a scarecrow, and an android. Or a synth.
Oh no.
I really can't remember if the city, or quote-unquote city, in the Diamond Pitch, I think it was called Diamond City, not Emerald City.
I think this one is
Okay.
the one from Wizard of Oz is called Emerald City.
Yeah, and
And
Fallout is diamonds.
It is based on a
think.
book. Well, it's based on a book series, or is there one more book or something?
Hello.
And I think was something about the original owners of the city were gnomes.
Okay, also hello there, Rom.
Sup?
Not
Speak
so
of gnomes.
fast here.
And Rom appears? Wait, gnome? Rom's a gnome?
Nope.
I can barely hear what they're saying.
So what did I miss?
I trust your excellency is pleased with our progress?
That all depends on how far this sphere can help me see.
4 hours, most assuredly. Perhaps 6 with a bit of luck.
Only 6 hours? But I expressly requested 8.
Every sphere is unique, Bishop. It is impossible to accurately predict how well this sphere will perform.
I need at least 8 hours. 8 hours, Master Crucible. See to it.
Okay. And yeah, welcome to Loom, Rom. Sadly, the game doesn't seem to have much background music, but it does have very good voice acting and an interesting magic system. As in, we need to play this thing like it's a freaking ocarina to, well, weave drafts to cast spells. Let's see, the heck is this crystal?
Huh. A glass bell. I wonder what will happen if...
Okay, a teleporter bell. Also a hello big-ass sight.
Busy.
Look! Who are you, lad?
And just what do you think you're doing up here?
I'm not sure. I just rang the bell and
Well, I'm sorry, but you're not supposed to be here.
Step back under the lens, please.
This is a restricted area. No visitors allowed.
Good day, sir.
Okay.
Why the heck did they sound like they were from Monty Python?
That might have been the goal.
Guess I'm not supposed to go up there.
Okay. Anything else we can interact with here? Can we just go out there? Yeah, how have you been, Rom? Hope you're doing well.
I'm fine. Kinda sleepy.
Okay.
Dead hour.
That's up.
What's going on up there?
Not the same workers, though these seem to be pouring water out or something. Okay, sounds like someone is watching some very loud videos in the next room over.
Welcome to Crystal Guards, stranger. I'm Master Goodmode, 31st in the Noble Guild of Glassmakers. And who might you be?
My name is Bobbin. Bobbin Threadbare of the, Noble Guild of Weavers.
A weaver! Tell me, is it true that to peer beneath a weaver's hood brings instant agonizing death?
I honestly don't know. Nobody's ever tried it with me. You have such a wonderful view of the sky here. Have you noticed a flock of swans flying this way?
Swans?
Swans. You know, birds.
Yes, swans! No, I haven't heard of any swan sightings. Look around to your heart's content, Weaver Threadbare. And remember, if you break it, you buy it.
Okay, I know the song that was playing there. That is definitely some old classical piece, I believe.
Yeah, and Rom, no.
But
no, you're not allowed to shoot anything in this room. We're not paying for it.
Lucent Bottleblow, founder of the Noble Guild of Glassmakers, attained his final clarity.
Okay. Are these all just glass graves?
Softshard, wife of Lucent Bottleblow, here attained final clarity.
Okay. I hope we're not. I hope we don't need to. That's the wrong note. I hope we don't have to open up a freaking grave. Hello, Oscar. Sneaking in here. And immediately turning around. Let's see. Is there anywhere else we can go here then? Maybe over there? And yeah, Oscar just immediately leaves. Okay, that brings us back here. Okay, so we'll probably have to do something here eventually. We want to get up there, probably. The question is, how do we do that without getting thrown out? We can't get to that thing, even though it looks like there should be a path to get over there. There we go. Can we go over here somehow?
I just realized something, Captain. Don't let your father play this.
And why would that be?
He already given you all glass doors. Let's not make him take the next step, making an entire glass house for you to live in.
Okay, can we even go up there? Yes, we can. Okay. Can we go anywhere from here, or is it just up there? Okay.
Seriously, I like the idea of the name Emerald City, all that, but there's a little bit much.
Yeah.
Had they heard of privacy? And also, how hot is it inside these during summer?
Probably very. Okay, seriously, how do we leave through here? Okay, you can't. Double-clicking doesn't really do anything, so we kind of have to take things slowly, and Oscar is back already again. Guess we'll just have to take the long way around.
That sounds painfully ironic. Lost in a glass maze.
Okay. Oscar's just sitting in the windowsill.
Actually, that actually sounds horrifying, right? Like, you can't see the exit, just trying to figure out which way is you need to go to reach it.
Yeah. Okay, is there any other way that we can exit this place through? So I need to get up for a second before Oscar starts to pull at the blinds, because he wants to look outside. I don't know why, but apparently just my windowsill is one of their favorite just street gazing spots. Can we go down here? Doesn't look like it. While we're here, though...
I don't think I'll try that one again.
Okay, an open on a grave does not do anything good, but so let's do it again all the same.
What the heck?
And I just made a bit of a realization.
I don't think I'll try that one again.
If inverting the twisting drafts well inverts it, could we invert the open drafts for a closed draft? Okay, is there anywhere else that we can go from here? Like some drafts are obviously not going to be invertible because they start and end the same. And yeah, we can't go left. We can go back into the forest though. So are we going to be accosted by the shepherds again? Yep. D, C, C, G.
He's back.
So are we.
So, wait. D, C, C, G is to become visible again? That's, or...
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay. Inverting it.
There's nobody better at stealth than us shepherds.
Aye, and you'll have to do better than that to get past us.
Okay, so that would cause invisibility. It just, well, doesn't want to work on them, it seems. Okay, so that is interesting. That this basically could potentially double the amount of spells by just inverting them.
You can.
I guess that isn't a draft.
You can use it to sneak past the other two in the tower.
True, but we can't really target ourselves.
Come on, lads. He's had enough. Let him go.
Some kind of wizard, eh? Don't trip on your robe, little wizard.
Get on, you lazy bunch of yous. Back to work.
Actually, there is probably G, C, C, D. That one is for invisibility. There is one spell that could potentially work on them. Let's just get them back again. There is the dying one.
He's back.
So are we.
So...
I sure wish I knew a draft that would work on shepherds.
Actually, they're shepherds, so they are most likely wearing wool. So...
Okay, that's clever, Captain.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay, so it might have worked, but it didn't have much of an effect. Okay, if we invert it, do we undye their clothes?
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay, so this is a dead end.
Most of the clothes are already green.
Come on, lads. He's had enough. Let him go.
Yeah, grass
Some
green.
kind of wizard, eh? Don't trip on your robe, little wizard.
Get on, you lazy bunch of yous. Back to work.
I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm not really interested in Loom, and I'm actually kind of sleepy. I woke up really early.
No problem. Thanks for visiting all the same, and we'll see you next time, huh?
Yeah. See you next time. Later.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Seems that we just need to find a different color to dye their stuff as, though I doubt we're going to find that here. Okay, entering through here again. Can we even get over here? Through some way, I presume, since there is one of these bells here.
Let's try that. If we can cast that invisibility spell, then use the bell.
Maybe. Can we...
Wait. Did I accidentally just rhyme?
Maybe. Okay, we can't go any further that way.
Cast the invisibility spell, then ring the bell. Oh yeah, I did rhyme.
that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Again, I had the inverse.
I guess that draft isn't going to help me here.
Okay, so that doesn't work. Let me edit this one quickly.
I need to take out my headphones. I need to fix my nose.
DCCG is
Headphones there.
Invisibility. Okay. So we can't cast it upon ourselves like that. It does seem to be casting upon ourselves. Okay, and if we invert that...
No, that's not right. I guess that draft isn't going to help me here.
Headphones back on.
Actually, There is one more spell that might help us with the shepherds, depending on if they have any straw with them. So, yeah, guess we'll have to go the long way around again.
Headphones back on again. I need to bring over a lot of stuff to my desk now since... Yeah, I don't want to need to take off my headphones too many times just to grab something like a cloth for my glasses.
Maybe you could get like a long cable or something. Like I know that there are USB-C cables sold in the meters of length.
Oh, this one is long, just not long enough to reach the other side of a desk behind me. Or table, actually.
Okay, one more go with these.
But it's long enough for me to at least be in a recliner comfortably.
He's back!
So are we.
It might help to point at something first. Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay, then about the only one we have left is night vision. So, congrats, you're getting flashbanged. Wrong.
I guess that isn't a draft.
I misread my own C. There, C, D, D, C.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay, I think we tried undying their stuff already.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay, open
Wait.
inverted.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Look at them. There's something else they all have in common, Captain.
At the staffs, or...
Yeah. And what does wood do?
Grow, twist.
Do you remember what happened when you opened the sky?
We're not close enough for that, though, but... Let's try open normally. I doubt it'll do it, though.
Well, that
Yeah.
draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay, so literally nothing we have at the moment. Okay, I might need to look up a step for this because I have absolutely no clue what we might even be able to do. It seems we can't go anywhere in the Glass City. These guys just... Nothing seems to work on these. Let's see. Walkthrough. Village. Village. Okay. Okay, Crystal Guards. Okay, Clear Dome. Gold molds. Okay. Apparently, something with the workers in there we can...
Come on, lads. He's had enough. Let him go.
Some kind of wizard, eh? Don't trip on your robe, little wizard.
Get on, you lazy bunch of yous. Back to work.
Okay.
Oh dear.
It says to use the invisibility spell on the workers. So, actually, if not that way, Bobbin.
So I was right.
Apparently, yeah. Okay.
No. I was guessing we need to use the spells around them. I just didn't expect us to use them on them.
I'm guessing if they themselves turn invisible, they're going to be too panicked to figure out what the hell is up to deal with us. So... Alright then. Yep, continue on, Bobbin. Or Bob's your uncle. Or wherever that dumb saying goes. Okay. Is it actually the same two, then?
Right. What's going on up there?
Okay. Yeah. G... C... C... D...
I wonder, did it work? Only one way to find out.
Just noting this thing again, because the notes I made on top of each other made it hard to read. Okay, yeah. Let's try this again. Here's that we don't get a note with that.
Our esteemed Bishop Mandible cuts quite a figure, doesn't he?
I don't doubt the Crucible's getting tired of bowing and scraping to him. Why would the clerics want a scrying sphere anyway? I thought they didn't believe in the future.
Yeah, your guess is as lucid as mine, Flute. But Crucible appears to think that they're up to no good again.
Then why would he do business with them at all? Let alone sell them a sphere.
Well, you know, Crucible, he'd sell his own mother's spectacles if he thought there was a profit in it. And the clerics are paying off in cash.
Which should keep us in the clear for years to come. Still, I'm certainly pleased that Crucible's not taking any chances. This scythe might become very useful if our friend the bishop has been less than transparent with us.
Ouch!
Yes, very useful indeed.
Okay, I don't see how this turned us invisible. Like, maybe it turned the lens. Maybe it affected the lens or something. Nope. A, G.
That scythe is even sharper than a weaver's spindle.
A, G. And, well, I think we can guess what spell that might be. Let's see.
That scythe is even sharper than a weaver's spindle.
Can we turn them invisible? Let's see. G, C, D.
Glad I'm already invisible.
Okay. Oh, that takes us over here. Okay. So that's sphere. What is up with this? Okay, the shepherds. E, F, F. Okay, and that'll... Oh, that scares them away, apparently. Okay. Back up we go. Or is there any other way we can go from here? No. Okay. That would, of course, be utter hell in a glass place like this. Unless you actually know the way around, you're just going to keep running into freaking walls. And are we still invisible? Yeah, we are invisible. Actually, if I do a little thing here... Let's see. Actually, we don't have the note for that. Okay. Just ring the bell. Though this isn't YouTube. I'm guessing in one way you could call this minimalistic with the sound effects and such.
Maybe, but I do feel like it's on purpose. You can enjoy when there is music during cutscenes, but also able to, hear the other things.
Yeah, I can see the eyes of those lenses up there, I guess, but on the inside it looks like the place is shut tight. So, oh well. Okay, over this way. All right, one more time. And apparently it takes Bobbin 6 hours to walk over and around.
He's back.
So are we going somewhere, little wizard?
It might help to point at something first.
Okay.
It's the dragon!
Well, that worked. Funny, I don't feel very scary.
It's the dragon. Is there already a dragon around here or something?
It does make sense.
Okay, and among the book I can find, or in the book I can find here, Terror. This draft reweaves the Spellweaver's appearance into a form drawn from the deepest anxieties of the being the threads are spun upon. In effect, it turns you into the being, into the thing the recipient fears most. Terror works only on sentient beings, but its potency more than makes up for this limitation. It is approved for limited therapeutic use by the Guild of Psychotherapists. Okay.
What the heck?
Hit the space bar there. Hello, little lamb. Are you called Mary, perhaps? Where's that Mary? Oop.
Hey, you! Get away from here! Now I've got to go and round them all up again. And you'd better not be here when I get back.
Okay, so that was an inverted sleep spell.
Go on now.
Okay, A, G, F, E. And there he goes again. Okay. A, G, F, E. Okay, that could repeat infinitely, I presume. Like, he chases them over, he falls asleep, something scares them back, they jump back over, he gets woken up again, he chases them back on, gets put to sleep again.
Poor fella.
Oh dear.
He must have had a long night.
Okay, we don't have A though, so...
Wait, that's his name?
I think it's supposed to be Dozing Man or something. But yeah, we don't have A, so let's be on our way. Okay. Just hills around here? Well, hills and freaking mountains. Oh, hello there. A little village. Oh, hello there. You are actually a lamb and not a sheep. Oh. The invisible shepherd.
Hello there.
Who said that?
I did. My name is Fleece, first chosen of the Guild of Shepherds. I wish we had time to chat a while and trade some tales, but we have got a serious problem on our hands.
What sort of trouble are you having?
It seems we've a dragon nearby who has an enormous appetite for fresh mutton. We breed our sheep for extra whiteness, so we cannot keep them on the meadows. She can spot them miles away. By now, the dragon has carried off so many that we may not be able to fill the cleric's order.
The clerics? I just saw the bishop at the glassmakers.
Bishop Mandible? He placed the order for 10,000 sheep.
10,000 sheep? That's enough to feed an army.
Yes, that had occurred to us too. You noticed our increased patrol in the forest. We'll deliver the sheep to the clerics if we can, but we won't trust them.
I suppose fighting the dragon will be out of the question.
Only a mage can save us.
Well, I guess you'll have to deal with a novice spellweaver.
I see you've noticed my little friend.
Oh, wait.
At all well.
She isn't, and my songs of healing don't seem to be bringing her much comfort.
Ooh. A, C, C, A. Okay.
I wish I were better with him.
Go ahead.
Captain? Sheep? What does the sheep have around the body?
Oh yeah, wool. So, we can dye them.
Oh, you see what I'm talking about. This is what two close friends can do. I can give him one clue, and he is able to figure it out from there.
To be fully honest, I was going to say that why don't you just dye them green? And well,
I gave you the one word to make you realize you can do that.
Okay, let's see. That's the wrong one that I was reading, but I can work it into this.
Perhaps I shouldn't bother her.
Okay.
The flock is out to pasture. You'll find them there. Go forth, wizard, and may you return safely to our fold.
Also, what is this bishop up to that he needs a freaking palantir and an army?
Yeah, right. Let's test the spell on these.
Yeah. Oh, that. It'll make them hard to see to the dragon, but I think the shepherds might also have a bit of an issue finding them afterwards. Well, at least they don't have to dye their wool afterwards. There we go. Oh, Yeah, it did make us rather stand out of the crowd, huh?
Well, what have we here? Oh, that's what comes of being in such a blazing hurry, I guess. I thought you looked a bit scrawny. Oh, why, you'd hardly make a decent kindling.
Oh, great. Hello?
Have you no manners, lad? Stop staring at me.
Oh, was I staring? So sorry.
Oh, don't mind me, love. I get rather crotchety on an empty stomach.
Does that mean you're going to incinerate me then?
Incinerate you? Oh my, aren't you the foxy one? I haven't created any fire since my last mating season, and you don't want to know how many centuries ago that was. No, that's much too much heat for me these days.
You mean you can't breathe fire?
Can't? Let's just say I won't. Just between you and me, love, the stuff gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Okay, that sounds like something that Terry Pratchett would have put into one of his novels. That yes, dragons can breathe fire, but it gives them massive fucking heartburn when they do, or a stomach ache.
Oh dear.
Quite a bit of gold you have there.
That? Oh, that's nothing compared to what it used to be. Piled floor to ceiling it was. Everyone said it was the most beautiful lair anywhere, and right they were too. Then one day, last spring it was, comes along this third-rate wizard who botched up everything. He tried to get the volcano to blow, but only shook up the place in a huge earthquake instead. Broke all my fancy glass, mind you, and made off with most of the gold, too. The only thing he left me was a gorgeous glass ball.
Okay, that sounds exactly like the weaver that was described in the Book of Patterns here with Temblor. I'll read it again just to be sure. Temblor was discovered by a reckless and now very dead spellweaver who directed the threads of rending upon a thought to be dormant volcano. Eagerly sought after by the Guild of Seismologists, this extremely dangerous draft is included here only for reference. Its spinning has been forbidden by the Guild since 37 or 73-31. Also, she is not going to be happy with us if we do this. Invert strata gold.
Put it back the way you found it, now.
Yep. We were actually supposed to do that? Okay, can we even return it to normal? Or are we going to die here all the same? Honestly speaking, that would be one really good way of actually hiding a bunch of golds. Just put it into a freaking barn.
Slav.
Okay, now that we actually have the A, let's give this a shot.
Sheep.
Okay, I was going to make a joke. They are counting sheep.
Look what's coming out from the mouth.
Yep.
Thought she'd never get off to sleep. Chatty old fire bag.
Okay, can we...
Thought she'd never get off to sleep. Chatty old fire bag.
Can we check her flame? Doesn't seem like it. Can we just leave?
Wait, oh no, don't tell me we're supposed to make her sleep on a pile of straw. No, that's too mean.
Oh.
Though, they were usually that mean in those old days. They're still that mean in modern point-and-click games.
Yeah, just remember what a certain pirate did to a certain rare tree. So I'm just going to try these out to see if it does anything. Because we don't know what these do.
Well, that draft didn't seem to do much good.
Okay. Put a mark through that because it doesn't do anything, or it's the inverted. Actually, if we do terror here, what does that do, if anything? Like, the game is actively encouraging us to experiment, so I'm a go and experiment.
I guess I've got to wake her up again.
Okay, I am curious what that would do, but let's start a house fire instead, or a lair fire. Though they are a dragon, they are likely fireproof and everything, so...
Oh, it doesn't burn.
There we go.
Eek! Fire! You haven't heard the last of me, you cheeky brat!
A pyrophobic dragon, huh? Okay, let's just get out of here before her tail is put out. Hello there. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So...
It might help to point at something first.
Okay, there. Okay, there we go. Now then, is this going to be a maze? Is this totally going to be a maze? Okay, that brings us there. I'm trying to think. I think most LucasArts games have at least one freaking maze in them. Oop, this looks of some importance. Though I'm not seeing any... I like that if we mouse over something that is interactable or focusable, that it shows it over here. Okay, so this is just the foreground of here. Is this a dead end, or is there something that has to be done here? Oh, no, that's a... Okay. I almost didn't recognize that as stairs. Okay, that brings us over here.
It appears I can't get there from here.
Okay, can we just go in there? Yes, just go through. Is this a dead end?
It appears I can't get there from here.
Yes, that's a dead end. Okay, this way then. At least it's not a randomized maze or something. I did check how long to beat to see how long this game may be, and it marked it as about 3 hours. Okay.
Going back that way.
I guess we're out of that maze then, because there's no going back there. Is this going to be a spell? Yeah.
Bloody heck, the timing of that one.
A-D-D-A.
My own reflection.
Okay. So let's have Bobbin reflect on his sins. I said reflect.
That must not be the right draft.
Okay. Can we try one of the unknown drafts here then?
That must not be the right draft.
No. Okay. I probably should have added a note as to what we see with these drafts to begin with. Let's see, we can move around here.
Welcome back.
Yep, welcome back, Phoenix. So, I'm back. I took a nap. Okay.
Wait. Could they be... Could they be the dragon?
Maybe. Just throwing random drafts at the wall here.
That must not be the right draft.
Did I get it wrong or something? Yeah. A D D A.
My own reflection.
Okay, but did I misclick or something?
That must not be the right draft.
Okay. I doubt this will do anything, but I'm just trying random spells, basically.
That must not be the right draft.
No. Okay, I have absolutely no clue of what to potentially do then. Huh. Like, there's no way to invert this spell. There is quite literally nothing else to see here. Die spell won't work because, well, no wool. Night vision...
Fire?
Not sure what you were trying to say there.
Fire!
We don't have a fire spell.
That must not be the right draft.
Like, we turned straw into... we turned gold into straw, and the dragon set its alight themselves.
That must not be the right draft.
Do we have to twist our own reflection or something?
That must not be the right draft.
Let's see. I think I already tried night vision.
That must not be the right draft.
Do we need to terrorize ourselves? Also, I should check out the...
That must not be the right draft.
Let's see. Where was it? Alright, invisibility here. When spun upon a person or group, invisibility frays the focus of their vision, rendering the spellweaver quite difficult to see. The provenance of this draft is uncertain. It seems to have been acquired, under questionable circumstances, from the Guild of Shepherds, whose genius in the art of stealth is probably unrivaled. Okay. And sleep, yeah? It would be difficult to find a pillow, a baby bonnet, or sleeping bag that has not been imbued with the soothing properties of this popular draft. The Guild of Nannies requires its use in all household fabrics, and the anesthesiologists have approved an industrial strength version as an alternative to chloroform. Okay.
Oh, bloody heck.
Let's see. Let's try inverting invisibility. It seems to be make it an appear spell.
That must not be the right draft.
No. Do we need to put ourselves to sleep?
That must not be the right draft.
Okay. Then I have officially no idea of what the hell we're supposed to do here, so I'm going to look up another step on this walkthrough. Let's see. Caves. Okay, after you fall, you find yourself in a pool of water where you learn the reflection spell. Okay. Wait. That's the wrong... Let's see, does he just step out of... Yeah, he steps out of it.
Back. I have to turn on the ceiling lamp.
That must not be the right draft.
Okay, I have no idea how to empty this place out then.
Open!
Yeah, I just tried that one.
Oh.
Is there one spell?
That must not be the right draft. That must not be the right draft.
Okay, all the other ones are the same back and forth. Okay, I like how this walkthrough doesn't give the exact answers that you should be able to figure them out yourself, but how the hell am I supposed to... Okay, I'm scrolling through the book and it says there is an emptying one. But I don't think we found anything that could fit with an emptying spell. So maybe we missed that or something? Let's see. Loom emptying. Of course, I need to add game because... Let's see. Secret history. Let's see. Alright, yeah, AAAG was the sharpening one, so I'll just put a quick note on that. Sharpen. We haven't found a use for it yet. Reflection. Is there? Let's see. Okay. Okay.
Can you interact with the ceiling?
Okay. Apparently. Okay. I thought the dye and the flask, or the pot of dye and the flask, were the same spell, but no. Apparently, the flask was a different one. Okay. Apparently these can be somewhat randomized, so let's try this one. F or G F F E. That's the one. Okay. I'll quickly note that one down. G F F E. Emptying. Okay, so almost soft-locked myself there because I didn't note down a spell, huh? Okay, close that back up then. Let's see. Emptying. The contents of almost any filled container may be instantly unraveled with this handy draft. Before its development circa 4200, the streams of wound socket ran green with the discarded dyes of the chemists. Avoiding the temptation to spin emptying upon lakes or clouds, its range is deliberately limited to prevent catastrophes such as the double deluge of 4202, for which the guild admits no responsibility. Okay. And it's another one of these crystal spheres. Okay. Come on. Hello there. Oh, the volcano erupting. That can't be any good for us. C, F, G, C, F, G, E. Actually, isn't that the one that at the absolute bottom here? No, that's, that's ends on a C, not an E, or did I miss? Was that an E or a C that it ended on?
I didn't pay attention. Also, I thought
Bishop Mandible. What in the world is he up to?
I remember seeing something about the bottle, but I thought it was the spell for all that was green.
Yeah, I thought it was the dye one as well. Okay, so again, the volcano, it's just going to loop through these three then. Yep. Gesundheit to Oscar, in case that was audible. Let's see. Yeah, C, F, G, and... Okay, I did miss C it, because it's C, not E. Okay, that is the Transcendence spell, at the absolute bottom of the book. Few indeed are the weavers who have successfully spun this, the most subtle and mysterious expression of our art. Transcendence dissolves the ties that bind our threads into the pattern, elevating mind and body to an undefined state of existence. Transcendent beings are said to assume the form of birds, constellations, or even sunspots. Because corporeal punishment is forbidden in our guild, transcendence is occasionally used as a means of humane banishment, but only for the most unforgivable infractions of the rules. So, all of that stuff in Stargate could have been prevented if the ancients had just learned how to use a weave or how to use a loom.
Come on.
It's already dry as a bone.
Okay. Then how do we get out of here? Or if we... Oh, let's try inverting this emptying spell. So... We know that he can swim, so... Okay, that fills it back up, but that doesn't really do much of anything for us. So that leaves us back at square one. Okay. Is there really nothing? Let's see. Empty.
Did you really fully explore there?
Yeah, let's empty it out again. Where did Oscar go? He just jumped off this windowsill, but... Okay, either he slipped out before I noticed, or he's hiding somewhere. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a path over there.
It's just the dry hole, it says.
Oh.
Or do we go that way? Like, I'm not seeing anything. Like, the Steam guide is hinting about a spiral staircase here, but I'm not seeing any spiral or staircase. Is there something that way? Really, game? That can be a nuisance with these old games, huh? They they don't always mark where you can and can't go. Okay, then a spiral staircase. Okay.
Repair costs must be spiraling.
Okay, then. Well, screw you, unspirals your staircase. Okay, that is one way to seal an area off.
Bloody heck.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind us. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Who the hell are you? What are you doing here? Are these graves as well?
He's fast asleep.
Well, we know how to undo that. Is there nothing else to look at here? Because I get the feeling if we might... That looks interactable. Let's see. The sleep spell reversed is E, F, G, and A.
Hello there. What's that? Your music woke me up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, not to worry. I'm Rusty Nailbender.
I'm Bobbin Threadbare, of the Weavers.
Weavers, eh? Our folk are blacksmiths. I'm supposed to be getting firewood for the master, but this plateau's been picked cleaner than a new blade. Come over here. That's us down there. The forge. That's what we call it. I've heard you weavers don't get out much. What's your business here?
I've been looking for a flock of swans.
Swans? No swans around here. Oh, say, all this talk has made me sleepy. A real pleasure, though. Oh, let me know if you find your swans. Oh.
Okay, he manages to tire himself out real fast. Can we just go down here? Okay,
Oh, who are you?
Just me, a friendly stranger?
This is a private guild, my strange young friend. The gate only opens for members.
About that. Freaking... Do people always just have to throw the fucking door? So, does this make me a member, or... just sneak through before he comes... Oh, never mind. Okay, can we cast the invisibility spell on ourselves here, or are we just going to turn the bars invisible? Which, in truth, would be rather hilarious, but wouldn't do us too much good.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, then. I doubt this'll work, but...
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, so clearly we have to open it, but yeah, the moment we try to go in, we get chased out. Okay.
And maybe now we cast invisibility.
We could target ourselves, but we can only enter and get chased out.
Do we need to talk to a boy?
Yeah, let's see if we can reunite him with his father, Kratos. Okay.
He's already fast asleep.
Yep. Other way around.
Leave me be, will you?
Okay, it just immediately... Oh, hello, grave.
These grave markers are forged from solid bronze.
Okay, if we could have found our way back to the shepherds, we probably could have healed the lamb, since we now have A, but yeah, it seems that we can't go back. And pretty sure we don't want to go back this way. So, yeah, gravestones, useless kid.
So, solid bronze.
Yep.
Wanna try to lift one?
Oh, hello again.
Well, 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 it's a friendly stranger again. I guess I didn't make my point. This gate is closed, you understand? Closed. Now go away.
Okay, can't cast any spells on him. He's not the same guy as chases us out. Let's see. I guess the only other thing I can think of would be terror, maybe? Like, we can literally not interact with anything else around here. Hey, come on. But we need a living target to cast terror on, so we can open it. But what then? I'm going to need another hint. Let's see. Really? That's... Okay, it makes sense that we need to use our new spell. I just didn't think it would work like that. Okay.
Wait, what?
So, let's see. Which of these... Was it D? There we go. So, reflection. I probably... Yeah, we learned that one. I should have read up on it to see what its description said and such. Let's see. Sleep, warmth, shaping, folding, reflection. There we go. This draft was commissioned by the Guild of Dancers to expedite costume changes for their 500th anniversary performance of the classic ballet Omila. Well, when properly infused, the Spellweaver immediately assumes the appearance of the being the draft is spun upon, and vice versa. The 4 threads are based upon the mating grunt of the slit-throated chameleon. Okay, if I knew that was the effect of it, we could have... That I would have been able to figure that out. I should have read it. Speaking of reading it, let's see. We know sharpening, so let's check on that. Or likely sharpening. Scissors, pins, and knitting needles are the usual benefactors of this simple draft. In ancient times, however, warriors often submitted their blades to our guild members for treatment. A formal protest by the blacksmiths resulted in the Whetstone Bridge Treaty of 7550, which specifically prohibits the use of the sharpening draft on weapons of war. So,
He's fast asleep.
Yeah, we're just going to steal your identity. Oh, do we get dialogue?
Hello, young nailbender. About time you were coming home. Stoke's been looking for you, and he ain't real happy. You better get in there right now.
Okay, so we can get in, but we're still getting in trouble. Oh. Over there. Okay, just pass by you then. Looking a bit like the Mines of Moria. Or rather, Moria itself, not the mines. Are you going to be Stoke, or...?
Well, it's about time, you lazy idiot. I sent you out 4 hours ago for firewood, and you bring me back one scrawny stick. If your father weren't the foreman, I'd toss you in the furnace. You're just like the use downstairs with the bishop right now. If that fire goes out and the cleric's swords don't get done...
I'm sorry, I had a bit of trouble.
Perhaps you'd like to offer your confessions to the bishop in person. I'd be happy to arrange it. Now give me that stick. I'm done dealing with the likes of you, Nailbender. I'll be back, and you'd better hope the furnace doesn't go out.
What a mess. I can't do anything without my distaff.
Well,
That straw looks awfully comfortable, though. Oh, it must have a sleep draft woven into it.
Imagine frightening a poor defenseless old thing like me. Caw. Well, I may not be much good with fire, love, but I still enjoy the taste of tender, firm young meat.
One blasted stick of wood left, curse that lad. 10,000 swords to forge, and the furnace is about as cold as my chances for promotion. I don't believe this. Real nice of that Weaver kid. Just wait until his turn comes. I'll be waiting for him on the outside.
Oh,
oops.
Dear, that means trouble. Elder Atropos saw his star treaty, so he'd have something to say about it. You could be sure of that. Careful now, old bird. Let's not singe the feathers.
Oh, that seems to have undone the spell, so, well, I guess it wouldn't be... Oh, just slide it under the door, okay. It wouldn't be a point-and-click adventure by LucasArts without ruining someone's life. At least it got the dragon off of our back. Okay. Just because we can... There we go, just leave some life insurance behind.
It's gold again. What useless stuff.
Okay. Yep. Wrong one. It seems to be a bit wide with what it'll accept for some clicks. But yeah, Bobbin is just going to get haunted for the rest of his days. Okay. And what have we here?
Not a stick left.
Okay. Actually, yeah, the emptying spell only seems to work with water, I'm guessing. Can we just head down? That's a lot of swords. Oop.
The final blade is even now in the hands of our most skilled blade shaper, Your Excellency. How's it coming there, Edgewise?
I'm just putting the edge on the last sword, sir.
Good to hear it. No slacking off now. Let's get it finished.
You share with me a historic moment, Foreman. The forging of the 10,000th sword marks the end of our preparations. How much longer must I wait?
The steel will ring out its final defeat, sir. Not much longer now.
Very good then. Carry on.
Okay, this bishop is definitely planning some sort of freaking holy war, huh? So, let's unsharpen his sword.
What? What evil is this? A witch's curse has twisted the final blade.
A curse, Edgewise? I think not. It would take more than a mere witch's curse to ruin my plans. You there! Could it be that this little prank is of your doing? Yes? Well then, I would be honored to have you as my guest at the cathedral. I know some other curses that may amuse you.
Well, that's totally not an evil cathedral. Being floating on a freaking bat. What is this, Castlevania?
I'm really tired of this.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bishop Mandible, trans-ultimate apostle of the anti-secular conclave of clerics.
I know. Am I expected to kneel?
Silence, you impudent punk.
This is my assistant, Cobb.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And you require no introduction. Your cloak and staff betray your origins. But I must say I'm surprised to find you here. It's been quite a long time since any weaver bothered to leave that dreary little rock you call home. Loom. So provincial. I can't help but wonder what impelled you to leave it now.
Yeah, that's for the birds.
His Excellency asked you a question.
I know. I'm ignoring it.
Ah, recalcitrance. I see.
Shall I fetch the instruments of persuasion, Master?
Please forgive my assistant his eagerness. I fear Cobb is not very worldly. He does not understand the dangerous power of a weaver.
Dangerous? Your Reverence, him?
Quite dangerous indeed, my dear Cobb. In fact, he could burst this flimsy iron cage open with hardly a second thought.
That's impossible, most exalted one. I inspect the locks personally every fortnight.
Observe and learn then, for even now your prisoner plans his escape.
Well, the obvious question is to just use the open spell, of course.
Also, I don't think he was riding a bat earlier.
So we can only target the cage, so...
Yeah, also, the thing I think I know what he flew about is over there.
The dragon? It looked more dark, I think.
But it was a very dark outside the building.
You see, Cobb? An elusive breed, these weavers. Fortunately, however, they're quite helpless without their weaving sticks.
That distaff will never work for you.
Oh no, my young friend, you're quite wrong about that. Come, let me show you why. Consider the common graveyard.
See, Doc?
There, the boundary between the living and the dead is indistinct.
Every graveyard's like that, so?
Now, imagine what might happen if this delicate boundary were to be somehow breached, torn open, so to speak.
It's not that simple. You can't just rip the pattern apart like an old rag.
But it is that simple, my boy, and I can. I have only to lift this rod, and the legions of the dead will stream forth onto the plane of the living. A vast army of the dead, nourished by the shepherd's flocks, armed by the artisanship of the blacksmiths, guided by the glassmaker's sphere. All under the spiritual leadership of one supreme commander, me! The final hour is now at hand. The age of the clerics is upon us. I have preparations to attend to, Cobb. Don't let this boy out of your sight. He is to touch nothing. Do you understand me?
Perfectly, Your Excellence.
Lord
Oh, great.
Mandel, ruler of the universe. I do like the sound of it. I'll have to change my stationery.
Really?
You're not so dangerous now, then, are you?
Okay. Quick point against his against his plan and such. He might be able to, well, summon the dead, but I don't think that automatically means that he can control them. So, for all he knows, his Age of the Clerics is just going to be Age of the Zombie Apocalypse.
Yeah, like, maybe start on a smaller scale at first.
Hello there.
Yeah, see?
She looks hungry. I think I'll stay out of her way.
There was the BC Rudon outside again. If it's
I'm not
night,
sure.
you're not gonna see the colors on it.
What have we here?
Keep away from that. His Eminence said not to touch anything.
I wasn't gonna touch it. Just looking, Cobb. That's all.
Just looking, eh? Well then, perhaps we can do a bit of a trade. How about I let you look in the sphere if...
what?
Well, the legends say that to gaze upon an uncloaked weaver brings death. Naturally, we clerics aren't given to such silly superstitions, but I'm curious. Let's answer this one once and for all, shall we?
Well, I guess that answers that.
Some quiet, please. I can't even begin to invoke the dead with all that screaming.
Well, he can't say he wasn't warned.
What?
Okay, that turned out to be easier than expected.
He did not die, he just got absorbed.
Hello there.
I see Cobb has been lax in his duty. No matter. You're just in time to witness the dawn of a new era.
You don't have the slightest idea of what you're doing. The pattern is already worn and frayed. If you rip a hole in it now, the consequences will be beyond anything you can imagine.
Spare me your weaver mysticism, boy. The time has come when the dead shall no longer envy the living.
You've torn the pattern completely open.
And with it, the eyes of the dead. Behold!
I have a very bad feeling about this.
That looks more like stars.
Disturb the peace of those who sleep.
I welcome and greet you, noble spirit. I am Bishop Mandible,
trans-ultimate apostle of the anti-secular conclave of clerics. And whom have I the honor of summoning?
I don't think I want to be part of this conversation.
No one obeyed any summoning of yours, foolish mortal. I have summoned you. I am Chaos. You have merely opened the door, and I have passed through it. For this, you shall be rewarded. Join me now, as my slave.
Bobby just GTFOing. Oh. Okay. Just freaking Ark of the Covenant.
Too long since my last visit.
Oops.
Okay. Was that a typo of her name, or did they misspeak her name?
It seems to be a typo. Like, it was... I think they did say it as AO, but... can we even target that? Though I'm not sure if close will be enough to close that. So, oh, hello there. Someone has made a break for it.
Yeah, again, I think that was the mount you were carrying on sense. It would make sense to pocket somewhere.
Yep. Swan again. Is that all that's going to show, or anything else? Like, we didn't see the, is that supposed to mean that our goose is cooked? Feather. Okay. I'm going to guess it's going to loop again. Yeah, just... They've got their eye on us. Okay, can we leave?
Need to take off my headphones, gonna grab some water, so BRB.
Okay.
There we go, put the headphones there.
Hello there.
Stop!
Yep. Okay, we just keep falling through shit, huh?
I saw that, and do you believe me now? You saw the silhouette of that damn thing?
That dragon looked rather hungry.
And now BRB for grabbing some water. Don't go too far out. I wouldn't want to miss things.
Okay, Bobbin will just wait here in the void of nothingness for a bit. Let's see, where the hell did Oscar go? Did he really just sneak out? Okay, it does look like that. Let me actually look up something, well, other than this not too spoilery guides. Let's see, what was the first game that LucasArts made? LucasArts, let's see. Let's see, founded in 82. Let's see, so it's history. No. Okay, that scrolls for a long ass time. Okay, LucasArts Archives. Legacy. No. Okay, is there just no list here of the games that they've developed? There probably is somewhere here on Wikipedia.
And I'm back, and what the heck are you on about now?
Just checking out what LucasArts' first game may have been. Anyways, Portal to Hell. We just peeked through and seen the Doomslayer going at it. Or no, is that the volcano? Okay. Oh, hello there.
Rusty, Is that you? You don't look at all well.
I'm not well. Actually, I'm dead.
I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say a thing. What do I matter? I'm just another one of the dead.
Oh, Rusty, I feel terrible. I didn't know.
And that's not even the end of it. I go outside to wait for doomsday, like a good little ghost see. But no sooner do I get settled again, but some stupid idiot shreds the universe apart and hauls us all back inside. There are a lot of very unhappy dead wandering around here, let me tell you.
I know. I was there when it happened.
I might have known this was all your fault.
No, it wasn't me. The bishop managed this one all on his own.
Yeah? Well, there's going to be hell to pay, literally. There's talk among the dead that they're going to take over the world, starting with the Forge. My home. Where we used to build strong things, good things.
And now it's a cloud. Okay, well, I guess they're getting a head start on the whole cloud storage business.
There's nothing left but bones.
Yeah, don't think we've got any draft that can really help here. So,
Thanks, but
Healing?
no thanks, friend. It was you and your stupid stick that got me into this
actually,
mess.
yeah. We do have... yeah. Okay, let's see if our stupid stick can undo this mess then. So, no, I don't think a healing spell is supposed to bring back the dead. So, well, the pattern might be damaged enough to actually allow it. Actually allows it.
You did it. You brought me back.
It is what you wanted, isn't it?
Believe me, being alive is a lot more fun than being dead. But how did you do it?
Well, healing your body was easy. You're alive because the pattern is torn and your soul was free to return to this side.
Well, I must go, Bobbin. I've got to know what happened to the rest of my guild.
And I must do the same. Good luck, Rusty. And be careful.
Good fortune to you too, my friend.
Okay, a point-and-click protagonist that actually fixes his screw-ups.
Yeah, I kind of like him for that. And also, this might be the bloodiest point-and-click game I've seen so far.
Let's see, in the Book of Patterns, Healing, in volume 19 of her Brief History of the Guild of Weavers, Guild Press 5620, Third Elder Lazy Kate documents the way bandages were treated with healing as early as 1716. The 4 threads have evolved far beyond their original form. They can now be spun into virtually anything which needs rejuvenation, with the notable exception of the Spellweaver's own body. Okay, so you can't stitch yourself back together. Okay, can we close these? So
It might help to point at something first.
Well, point. There we go. There we go. Where the hell does this lead? Because that doesn't look familiar in the absolute slightest. Oh, hello there.
You are too late, wizard. The dead have increased their numbers here. Those not dead are suffering, and my songs were again useless. All that's left for us is to put an end to their misery. Come, and extend your help, if you can.
About that, I think I might be able to help a bit with this, so... We go from Weaver to a better cleric than the damn bishop, huh?
Fleece, what became of us? I was just walking among legions of dead.
You were saved by the mercy of yonder boy. We have not had the chance to thank you properly, wizard. But our memories are long, and we will not forget you soon. Hail and farewell. Come along now, before the dead ones return to the harvest.
Okay, another resurrection, and another one of these to close.
Also, not to be confused, we are not playing as Wander Over Yonder.
Nope. Okay, I should go watch that again. It is a really good one. It's a really good show.
I'll be up for it.
The Glass City. Okay.
We should see if anyone else want to watch it.
Yeah. Nope. Another graveyard. Oh, you again.
Master Goodmold.
Ah, the Weaver boy. At least you've escaped the terror of the dead ones.
It appears the Crystal Guard has not been so fortunate. But I don't understand. Why did you not use the Great Scythe?
We never doubted the scythe could save us. No, never, no indeed. Even chaos must fall under its blade. But we could not do it. To unleash such merciless evil would show us to be no better than our enemies. The entire world would have feared us when it was done. And to have become so much like our enemy was unthinkable. Just unthinkable.
And so you didn't use it?
We knew the price. The best we could hope for was to defend it bravely. But we are not warriors.
You mean Chaos stole the scythe?
We did what we could, but it was not enough. Remember us, my young friend. Tell the word. But we fought with courage and chose death with clarity. Above all else, clarity.
Okay, not so much. Okay, just poofs out of existence. I can definitely say they did the last, but I'm not sure just having your enemy pop up and instantly eradicate you with power words, fuck you all, counts as fighting.
Captain, no. That
What?
spell means something else if you use it as a term for a spell. So don't use that, don't name that spell that. But you will not have the result you expect. It will be more literal.
It would be one way of defeating chaos. This power word, fuck yourself. Is there anything else around here?
No. Oh no.
Oh, hello there. What even? Oh.
Welcome, Bobbin. You have joined us here at last.
Where am I?
You are outside the pattern, the home of the dead, and of those transcended.
The Shore of Wonder?
Yes, Bobbin, the Shore of Wonder. And you are the first to behold it with mortal eyes.
It's just a fucking duck pond. A pond.
Your journey has been long, and you must have many questions.
You're the swan that appeared each year on my birthday, aren't you?
You saw me clearly then. I was never sure, but those visits meant so much. My only chance to watch you grow. You see, the elders forbade me to set foot on Loom Island just after you were born.
I thought you came to visit me, but I never quite believed it.
Call it a mother's curiosity. For indeed, Loom child, that is who I am.
My mother is a swan?
Indeed. In mortal life, however, I was Lady Signa Threadbare, banished by the elders 17 long years ago for drawing an unforeseen infant out of the loom. How I've longed to know you, and you to know me, my son.
Liar. That's just not true. My mother is buried in the Weaver's graveyard.
Dear Hetchel, she and the elders put that stone there so you wouldn't ask too many questions. Hetchel vowed to protect you forever, Bobbin. She is my dearest friend, and she loves you very much. But I fear her love has driven her to recklessness.
What do you mean? Where is she?
She flew off to Loom Island to confront the Dead Ones.
The Dead Ones are after her?
It's not Hetchel they're after, my son. They want the Loom itself. If Chaos masters its secrets, the pattern will be hers to control. Hetchel plans to destroy the Loom if Chaos doesn't consume her first.
No, I've got to go back there, now!
You won't get far in that direction. The Loom lies beyond the lake. No, you must try a more subtle strategy.
Oh. What do you propose?
The Dead Ones move between the holes your bishop friend rent in the pattern. If you weave the holes closed, it will be harder for them to follow you.
About that. Also, she created him from the Loom itself. Great, Bobbin Threadbare is freaking Anakin Skywalker.
Her eyes. They're just like mine.
Also, we're still missing 2 notes, so we can't be that far. We can't be that close to the ending, unless there's something I'm missing. Yeah, we already closed the other holes, so do we just float on through the big one? Also, that's gonna be a bit of a disappointment, like, you ascend, and you're stuck in a fucking duck pond.
There, Captain. There.
Now we know why the ancients depicted their pocket of the the ascended plane as a cafe, because they were too ashamed to show themselves as freaking ducks.
Context, people. He talked about Stargate, the series.
Okay,
and
can we close
why am I
this?
pointing at you as if they could see you? See me pointing. I mean, they can see you, obviously.
I probably should have started with this one. There we go. Oh, and well, there's B.
That's
okay.
the last hole. Now, let's go find Hetchel.
Okay, we don't really have any spells with B though. Yeah, I think someone clever enough could probably make a pretty interesting magic system out of using this for Minecraft. Especially if you, especially with inverting some of the spells as well. So you could have, well, have one combination ignite stuff and the other one extinguish stuff. Okay, so we're done with that. Does this make us the ugly duckling?
Her eyes, they're just like mine.
Okay, just passing through. Okay, just go along the other way. I thought we'd have to go across the lake. Up there it is. Okay, I recognize this. Okay, we can't close this one, or we can't focus on it. Okay. Dude, it just warped space around it. Oh, Battleship Anchor Cloud. Yep, skipping straight through it. Okay. Okay, we can't weave that.
Mind yourself, Bobbin. Get your distaff ready. You must unmake the loom now before chaos takes control.
What? How? I don't know what draft to use.
Birds and children have no business wielding such power.
Weavers are the only ones who do have the right to use this power.
Destiny has blessed you, young Threadbare. For you alone will live on to pass your guild secrets to others more worthy of them. I invite you to serve my new empire as advisor.
Me? You? Advisor?
Of course, I will expect your full cooperation in this historic exchange of goodwill. After all, anything else may bring harm to our relationship.
Don't listen to her, Bobbin. Heed me now. Here are the threads that will unmake the loom.
Silence.
Mitchell, say something, please. I need that draft.
Enough! I lose patience in the presence of inferior beings. You will now instruct me in the use of this fascinating instrument.
Over my dead body.
Preference note.
Okay, were we supposed to figure out from the sound itself there? Because I have absolutely no idea.
It might help to point at something first.
That's definitely ugly ducking.
It moves, but there's nothing, not a sound.
Okay, so silenced. Oh. Is it that simple? Okay. Let's hope that does what we want. That
work.
Actually, save.
Actually, yeah. What was the button for that again? Yeah, here. Save. There. B A G F.
I advise you not to approach me too closely, Weaver boy.
Can we unmake you? If that is what this is.
Throw away that stick, young fool. Your Weaver magic can't begin to touch me.
Oh, wait, is... Let's invert it. Because if the loom creates... then does this unmake?
Well, that didn't work.
No, or... Is that supposed to be the silence spell then, or something?
Oh, thank goodness. Now, Bobbin, quickly. The threads you need are...
Ducks are meant to be eaten, not heard. Now, I believe we were discussing the secrets of the loom.
Dude, it's not our goose that was cooked, huh?
That's not helping.
Oh, come on.
Okay, inverts.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, so normal.
Well, that didn't work.
Do we cast it on
I
them?
advise you not to approach me too closely, Weaver boy. Throw away that stick, young fool. Your Weaver magic can't begin.
Shut up. I'm gonna weave you a grave.
Throw away that stick, you
Or...
fool. Your weaver magic can't begin to touch me.
Do we heal her?
Like, the line between... The line between living and dead is rather fucked up at the moment, so...
That's not helping.
Okay, okay.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, wait, do we need to use that on her? Whatever this may do.
That must not be the right draft.
Okay, invert. Again. We're basically inverting the spell that's been cast on her. There we go, yeah?
Close your eyes now, Bobbin. But keep your ears open. Here descends the third shadow.
That bird has annoyed me once too often.
Okay, is that unmake?
Now, my esteemed advisor, where were we before we were so rudely distracted?
Hetchel's black feather. She left one behind.
And so she did. I think I shall keep it as a souvenir of our little encounter.
I want that feather. Give it to me.
My, impudent, aren't we?
Let's see. One more spell. B, C, C, B. Okay.
I advise you not to approach me too.
Yeah, shut up. With some luck, this will make you extra dead. You will go from dead 1 to dead none.
Throw away that stick, young fool. Your weaver magic can't begin to touch me.
Okay, can we... We can't target... We can't target the feather itself, so... Target the loom. Because... Yeah, that was unmake, I presume, so...
Huh?
Yeah, there we go.
Bobbin, you did it! The loom is unmade!
You ignorant fools! Do you comprehend what you have done? None of us can pass across this rift your weaver mischief has so blindly created. Your pious meddling has brought the end of my dream. You will hear for all eternity the cries of those you have abandoned, Bobbin Threadbare. You will always know that you have left them under my rule.
We abandon no one. When our side of the pattern is mended, we will return and put an end to your evil.
Come, Loom Child. It is time for us to begin our destinies anew.
Okay, the final notes, and there is only one spell we know with that.
Leaving so soon, Weaver? I was looking forward to spending more time with you.
You just completely miss. Okay. Can we just...
It might help to point at something first.
I wish, if I could, I would, because I can't seem to point at anything. Oh. But no comments on yourself? Okay, well, we have only one spell here. So C, F, G, C.
Fly away while you can, young threadbare, and know that we will most assuredly meet again.
I am ready, Mother. Let's go.
Oop. Okay, weaving as we're flying, or okay, illustrated by Mark Ferrari. Characters designed and animated by Gary Winnick and Steve Purcell. Visual effects animation by Ken Macklin, Gary Winnick, music by Tchaikovsky, yeah. Transcribed by Alistair Sanger, Kirk Rolston as lead tester. All of those ass testers. Even more testers. And produced by Gregory D. Hammond. Oh,
look at the time.
Yeah, with plenty of time left. Narrator Kenna Hunt. Voice actors. Guild of Shepherds. Guild of Glassmakers. Okay, a bunch of people doing many voices. Guild of Clerics. And directed by John Rager, director's assistant Susan Murphy Rager. Recorded by Andy Murdoch of Earwax Productions. Music adapted, recorded, edited, and mixed at Earwax in San Francisco, California. Script adapted by Sarah Rita and Orson Scott Card. Additional animations by Anson Jew and Mike Glonglin. The lead playtester Dave Popovic.
What are you doing, Captain?
I'm trying to read out the credits. Yeah. Unlike usual, when the credits are taking too long, these credits are going by too fast, huh?
Oh dear.
Special thanks to George Lucas. A Lucasfilm Games in production. Created and produced at Skywalker Ranch. Trademarked 1990. The end.
Was there more games made?
I'm pretty sure there never was a Loom 2, so, yeah, kind of the world is fucked. But, yeah, the main character and their mother and the other weavers, some of which apparently hate his fucking guts, just fucked off between dimensions.
Are you sure? I feel like I've seen Loom 2 somewhere.
Let me do a quick Google then. Let's see. Loom 2? No, that's all music stuff. Game? Let's see. Forge's Mother Game, Loom. No, that not it's a news on Loom sequel. Okay, apparently there was one in the making, this is claiming. Apparently there was a demo released in 2006, where it might have been discovered and released then. Though this does not look professional. No, yeah, this is amateurish. This is amateur work. Or a school project or something. Let's see. Loom can be played at 3 difficulty levels, each differing in how clearly the notes being played are labeled. For example, the standard level indicates the notes on a scale below the staff, while the expert level shows no notes and must be played by ear. Okay, in the original release, expert players are rewarded with a cutscene that does not appear in the other 2 difficulties. The later CD-ROM release, however, shows an abridged version of the scene to all players. Okay, so there is a little bit more. Let's see. Legacy. Loom was not designed to be the first game in the series, but Brian Moriarty considered additional directions for the story. Wasn't actually written with a trilogy in mind, but after it was finished, there was vague interest in continuing the story. Okay, so yeah, there might have been thoughts about a sequel, but they just never materialized into anything.
Well,
so the greatest legacy that this game has afterwards is as a joke in Monkey Island then, huh?
But here's the thing. LucasArts are back.
True, and actually no, that wasn't Monkey Island wasn't by them, but maybe they could pick up some old threads and such, quite literally.
Monkey Island was by LucasArts.
Wasn't that Games for Bob or something? Let me see. Return to Monkey Island. Preferably not the Return to Monkey jokes. Let's see. Devolver Digital and Terrible Toy Box. No LucasArts involved.
Okay.
I guess depending, we know that Star Wars Dark Forces got a remake. Hopefully that did well enough to get them working on the rest of the series with that, and maybe if that gets enough of a profit, maybe they could be allowed to redo other older stuff and such, and maybe newer games. Though honestly, before anything else after that, I presume they'd probably redo the other adventure point-and-click adventure games, like the Indiana Jones ones.
Yeah. And there was an Indiana Jones game release as well. Because I think I have heard was good.
Yeah, was it the Great Circle? Or was that the movie? Let me do a quick search. Store Indiana. Yeah, Jones and the Great Circle. I've completely forgotten what that new movie was actually about. Like, the last one I remember is Crystal Skull. And yeah, people didn't like that one already, but from what I've heard, people are looking favorably on Crystal Skull now compared to the newest.
Yeah, I feel a few things happened during the filming that people got even angry about. Especially what happened with the main actor. As in, he got hurt.
Okay.
And he's really old, so...
Let's see.
Again, it could have been false news, since it was long ago, and though people reporting it, I'm kind of skeptical about, so I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah. Okay. Reading this here on the TV Tros page says that, probably a good amount of the story was in the manual, and, well, Steam didn't come with the manual, it came with the Book of Patterns, so, let's see. Loom is an epic fantasy adventure which tells the tale of the age of the Great Guild, set in the 81st century, a time where the peoples of the game's worlds banded together to form city-states around their chosen profession. One of these guilds, the Guild of Weavers, eventually perfected their craft so that they could weave more than just fabric and started weaving drafts into the very fabric of reality itself. Shunned by the other guilds as practitioners of witchcraft, the Guild of Weavers isolated themselves from the rest of the world onto an island of their own, naming it after the great loom they held as the symbol of their guild. However, eventually the Weavers discover that their numbers are dwindling and their seed is barren, probably due to inbreeding, and Lady Signa Threadbare decides to take it upon herself to plant a thread of her creation into the loom, and inadvertently draws an unforeseen infant out of it, whom she surrenders to an old serving woman's care as she is banished from the village, as well as the mortal world, by being turned into a swan. The planting of the great thread has thrown the entire pattern of the loom into chaos, and the Loom child, named Bobbin by his caretaker, grows up shunned by the rest of his village. On his 17th birthday, as the guild's rulers are about to reach a consensus on what to do with Bobbin, a swan appears in the village and transforms everyone but Bobbin into a swan. Though, to be honest, it wasn't like there were many people left in the village. Like, it was only Bobbin, Hetchel, and the jackasses. And, yeah. So, definitely, I can definitely see why people like it. I personally would have liked it if it had a bit of passive background music. Like, nothing too big or something. Certainly not something to interfere with the casting. Though I guess it does also sort of fit with just making you feel alone.
Yeah, but also it would get in the way if you went on the hardest difficulty.
Let's see. Anything here that says what the... Let's see.
I'm still surprised you finished it under 3 hours.
Yeah. Okay, according to this, due to the limitations of how the graphics can portray what happens in the game, the events of the ending can be confusing. After the entire world is split in two, the swans take the other half and fly away with it. But what it looks like in-game is that they are flying with the whole inside the other half where they left all the other characters. Okay, so basically we saved half of the world, and yeah, ideas were probably to return to save the other half at some point. Okay. But yeah, that is the ending there. And well, this was very much before the time of multiple endings, so I doubt we could have joined the other side anyways. Okay.
One does have to feel surprised that they never got around to actually do the sequel.
Yeah. A bit odd. Okay. Awesome music under Your Mileage May Vary. All of it, which is to be expected, since every tune was lifted from Swan Lake. that fits so well with it, huh?
Yeah, and wait, I just realized. Was it the early Monkey Island games part of LucasArts since they made reference to Loom as a commercial?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the game just before that. Let's see, we've got graphic adventure games, Sam and Max Hit the Road, Grim Fandango, Escape from Monkey Island. Right. Okay, yeah, I was correct here. We've got Loom in 1990, and The Secret of Monkey Island right after, also in 1990. So, yeah. Loom is the predecessor of Monkey Island.
And they use the same system, so don't that... I think I recall even the older games were referencing LucasArts a few times.
Very much so.
I guess just the newest one may not have.
Okay, and it was with Monkey Island that they began with, I believe it was, the system was called Scum, where with two M's, where one track of music would lead over into the next one. Okay, so, and according to this, yeah, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, graphic adventure, which I believe is the version we streamed. That one came out in '89, so that probably is the oldest game that we have streamed. Depending on which version this is. Let me just quick look through, see if I can find anything. Okay, yeah, this is, we had Last Crusade, and after that came Fate of Atlantis. So yeah, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is, I believe, as of this moment, the oldest game that we have streamed.
Yeah, before that, it was probably one of the Legacy of Kain games, then later one of the Star Wars games, then definitely later, Indiana Jones.
Yeah, let's see. When was the first? Not really the first, but the first one that we played. Let's see. Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. Okay, this is
We
really
don't have a
noting
complete
when.
collection since we do plan to replace some of them. For some of them we played on Twitch but did not upload to YouTube, or for it's not upload to YouTube after they changed some rules on Twitch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was definitely still a good 3 hours though, even if I got myself stuck on some parts.
Yeah. Had you not gotten stuck? You would have been done earlier.
Yeah. And yeah, good thing that we have the internet now, huh? Because if I hadn't missed that emptying drafts, I would have had if I couldn't look that up, we would have had to restart the entire game.
Yeah, like I noticed it. I just didn't realize it was referring to that spell. I thought it was the same thing as in the pot. The cauldron, I mean. But
Okay.
yeah. But also, you are lucky you had also me for help for, again, 2 heads in these games does help.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what I don't know what draft that might have been to, well, quite literally cook Hetchel's swan, not goose. But I do see Silence here, which was cast upon them as well. Silence was hailed as a welcome relief for first-time parents and dwellers in college dormitories. Unfortunately, our guild members are too often hired to spin these threads in situations of doubtful appropriateness. The worst offender is the Guild of Conductors, whose members frequently impose a draft of silence over their audience before a concert. Okay.
Dear.
Yeah, there is a bunch more of these spells that weren't used. Among them, well, tongues, shrinkage, desire, waterproofing, folding, confusion, shaping. Worms might have been what's cooked the swan. Aphrodisia. The guild's quick rise to prosperity and influence was due in very large parts to the success of this bestseller. Fabrics woven with threads of aphrodisia are guaranteed to soften the heart of even the most indifferent love interest. Only the elders are privileged to know the true origin of the draft. Rumors of a secret affair between second elder Twilfast and a member of the Guild of Organists are malicious and completely unfounded.
Oh, bloody heck.
Of course. But yeah, that'll be Loom, and that'll be our Streamaversary number 4. And yeah, hopefully we can do a bit of a part 2 of this on Monday. With well, some multiplayer with the rest of the gang, or at least as much of the gang as we can gather up together. But yeah, we'll have to see. For now, though, is there anything else that can be done here? I don't think so. I think we just have to close the game, so there we go. And yeah, definitely, it wasn't the first game, but definitely, that was good for what it was. Okay. But yeah, before we end the stream, of course, let's go look for someone to raid. Let's see, we raided Katie previously. Okay, we've got Cider Delish, who is playing Dissidia 012 Final Fantasy. Is that the one I'm thinking of? I think that was on the DS. Let's see. Yeah, can't see that well. They're in the options. Next, we've got Rosie Branwyn playing Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Ray Sonia is playing Smash Bros. Ultimate. And for a last one, let's see. I think we can actually leave it at that. So started the list with Dissidia, Final Fantasy, Sonia with Smash Bros, or Rosie Brandwin with Resident Evil 3. Either of those sound of interest? If any of those.
It has been a while since we raided Cider.
Okay. If I recall, if this is the game that I'm thinking of, it is basically a sort of Final Fantasy cinematic universe-ish game where a bunch of characters from different games and timelines end up together into a sort of tournament. But I might be wrong on that. So yeah, copy the name, /raid, and paste. But of course, before we get started with that, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you Phoenix Flame, thank you Sensei and Knight for lurking, and as always, thank you Drakir for joining in on this, and quick shout out to Ram for popping in.
You're welcome, always, my friend. And thank you for so many years of streaming.
And yeah, we'll see what we can do for Streamaversary 5. Hopefully on time this time. I put it in the freaking Google Calendar with multiple alerts beforehand. So
I even wrote it down this time. Like, I had it written down on one calendar, and I have a pile that I need to throw out. Problem is, the only one that had it written down is the one that probably been thrown out.
Okay.
But again, I thank you so much for inviting me so many years ago into this madness that has become now.
You're welcome. Yeah, hopefully here's to another 4 years, maybe more.
Oh, I look forward to it.
Okay, we'll have to figure out what we do for number 5, though, but that's a problem for future me. All right.
Would it be comical if they actually announce a sequel after this?
Would be. I think we had it happen at least once, where we streamed a game, and after we were done, they announced a remake or something.
Not once, Captain. Not once. Try about 5-7 times.
I did say at least. Anyways, though, yeah, we won't have this looming over us anymore. And yeah, if there's more Monkey Island games in the future, we'll of course stream those as well, and probably return the joke as well.
Wait,
but,
you tell me I still allowed to do this joke?
Maybe. I am tearing this thing off and throwing it as far as I can, of course. Before it grows stuck to my body like Cobb had to suffer through. Actually, now that I think about it, Cobb may not have died as they looked under Bobbin's hood. They just got transported into the Monkey Island universe.
Wait, was that the same name of the character?
I think so. Okay, quick check. Monkey Island Cobb. Okay, it's Cobb with 2 B's, and I think this Cobb was with 1 B. Okay. But yeah, interesting world, interesting mechanic. Could definitely be, again, could probably be used interestingly in something else as well, like Minecraft or Hytale, since that's a whole lot easier to mod from what I've heard. Not that I'm ever trying my hand in it, because I would just drive myself insane, and I'm already going gray anyways. No need to speed that up.
There.
Okay. But yeah. Tomorrow, we continue with Mass Effect 2 of the Legendary Edition. On Saturday, we continue, perhaps even finish, with Freedom Force versus the Third Reich. And I would be up for a catch-up stream of Zenless again. Though it would probably be a short one anyways, because, well, we'll be finishing up the Aiden story, not really. We do have those recorded events to react to before we continue with chapter 4 of season 2.
Yeah. Friday afternoon or Sunday afternoon, evening or something?
We can try. I get the feeling I might need to work on Friday because, to be honest, I'm not really sure if, but I'm running a presumption. Let's just say that the boss at work has rather screwed up with the ordering of supplies, so we are critically low on a lot of stuff. So I'm presuming they've at least... Okay, they should have emergency ordered a bunch of stuff, but it depends to be seen if they actually have. So...
Oh dear. So yeah, I guess, like, if we can stream in the afternoon on Friday, I guess. If not, we're not even gonna bother Friday evening, since that usually...
Yeah.
And just another coin flip.
So most likely Sunday afternoon then. But yeah, we'll see when we see that. So for now, yeah, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching, for however long you may have been following for these 4 years. And yeah, until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for those gosh darn undead seagulls.
And if you see a swan with a staff, run.
What the? Lordy.